See how good this works. There we go. We'll see how that works. I don't even know if this is working. I may have done something wrong. We'll see here. It's saying something at the bottom of the screen there. I'm not going to mess with that. We'll see how it works here. I don't know. I had a little bit of free time there, and I know I'd promised a few in the comments that they said they missed a live feed there the other night, so I decided, or I told them that I'd try to come back this weekend. Well, this is as close as I got to it. You can see there I got the fire starting to pick up a little bit there. I don't know about where y'all at, but it's a little chilly where I'm at. And I can't see no comment. Hey, there's one maybe. How you doing, Donna? How you doing? I was beginning to wonder if this thing's even working. How you doing, Nancy? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, thank y'all for commenting. I appreciate that. I wasn't even sure this was working. And like I said, it's a little chilly here in these mountains tonight. So I got a fire going. I got a little heater over here too. It's not that cold, but I'd say it's in the high 40s, something like that. And when you're used to 80-degree days, 90-degree days. She's not that far. She knows how cold it is. It's real chilly compared to what, the weather that we've been used to for the past, 4 or 5 months. It's been super, super hot. Even at night, it's been so humid and hot. I mean, I love it like that. So, yeah, if I'm going to try to keep it that same temperature here all the time. If I can. And like I said, I had told a few that I'd try to come back on, and guys, you know how stuff gets weekends. It just seems to fly by, a blink of an eye, and it's over with. Miss Hilda Goodman and her family there, I know they've been going through some rough stuff first. So say a prayer for them if you don't mind. Hey, Casey, I appreciate that. I hope you are too. I can't complain a bit. Wouldn't do me a bit of good. I'm blessed, though I am. I got more than I deserve. That's a fact. But I figured since I had a little free time and I was gonna come out here and start the fire up, I'd just come on and chat with y'all for a little bit. I mean, honestly, there's so much stuff going on, man, that you could honestly hit this live button here, or I could rather. If people would listen, I could probably talk for 24 hours. Just so much stuff that is going on. I mean, we're living in wild times, I think. I mean, I honestly, I would say I'd say the saints in the Bible was wanting to live these days or see these days come to pass. I guarantee it. I think we're living in exciting times, and you know what? If you're here, if you're breathing, if you're watching this, then God's got a purpose for you. He does. You might not know what it is, and you may have lived 75 years already on this earth and still don't know what it is, but He's got a purpose for you. Goodness, I hope people didn't go 75 years and never find out what their purpose was. Hold on a minute, man. Hold on. Something just happened to the screen. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. It says something about privacy, community and privacy, something. I don't know what that means. Every time I hit this button, it seems like there's new things on the screen. They're always updating stuff, but this right here is, something flashing across the bottom of the screen I've never seen before. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Yes, God is great. That's exactly right. Well, if that fire would get a little. Let me see. It ain't taking off like I want it to. Didn't get no air. That will. I don't guess y'all can see it. I don't know. Look here, it's out right now, but y'all see here in just a second. It'll pick back up here. I'll get that piece of cardboard going. Get in there. I got it in my hand. Look here, I had this in my hand and was wondering what I did with it. Anybody else do that kind of thing? Be looking for the remote or your phone or something like that and be holding it. I do that kind of thing all the time. Oh, I'll get it going. One thing I'm good at is always been pretty lucky getting fires going. Seems to be. Now, what should y'all say? And this here won't even start. It won't do nothing. I've got a little advantage though. I do have a torch. I do have a torch in my hand. That'll take off here in a minute. Howdy from Texas. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, Kentucky, that's I can be in Kentucky in literally probably, I don't know, 45 minutes or something like that. It's not that far at all. Hello, Lisa. How you doing? What's up, Sean? How's it going, brother? Oh, you went up to that Noah's. Yeah, I've been wanting to do that. I think that'd be kind of cool. That big Noah's Ark thing. I know several people that went and they said it was really cool to see. Because I'm pretty sure isn't that supposed to be like the actual size of, or actually how big it was and everything. I don't know. I'd like to see something like that because, you know, you don't realize. A lot of people, I think, when they look at big boats and this and that, you automatically think of a big factory or something put together. And this, Noah built that by his hands. It's just amazing to me. I'm pretty sure when God told him to do that, he probably said, "There ain't no way I can do that." I guarantee that's probably what he told him. And that's just like I was talking about a few minutes ago. You might not know what you're here for. You might not know what God wants you to do. But he gave Noah the power and ability to build that big, magnificent boat. Give me a second, guys. I gotta go get some more cardboard right here. I'm gonna get that fire going, I promise that. Y'all bear with me. My bad. Guess I had to go get another piece of cardboard. I've got so much stuff. Disney owns it. So Disney went and bought that thing, or is that what it is? I hear a helicopter outside. I don't know if y'all can hear or not. I'm trying to read a few. Yeah, it is. It is pretty chilly. That's right. I say a prayer for you on that stuff. I hope you pull through it all right, and just I mean I had it myself, so I think everybody did. I think there's a lot more hype to that, and they wanted a lot more hype to that than it really all turns out to be. I mean, seems like, I'll be honest, I've been a whole lot sicker in the past years than that was, and you know I know a lot of people it's been bad for and this and that, especially if you got underlying conditions. But man, I tell you, that's just a bad deal all the way around. You know, everything leading to that, and I gotta watch what I say on here. They'll shut me down, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Trust me, I know people personally that did that, and it's literally messed up their life. It has. Like now they can't. It basically gave them an autoimmune disease, and now they can't eat bread. I mean, you wouldn't believe stuff that they're not allowed to eat no more, that they used to be able to eat anything. Hey, Sean, hey, man, if you said you had me, if I've got a way there, man, I'll go. You know, I done said. I'm pretty sure I read a message about the governor there, right? Is that right? If he's still down, man, I'm telling you, I'll see you there. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Sean. That's right, man. Yeah, if he's still down, man, I'm down. I'm excited. That'd be great. No, no, Lisa, no way. But that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And trust me, I preach sermons in the living room floor, and I preach sermons in several people's floors. Uh, and I'm not talking about like a Bible lesson. In a sense, I guess there was Bible lessons in there, but majority of it was just trying to say, hey, don't do that. You know, there's not been enough. It's too new. First off, I mean that was first impression. It's too new. Anything new like that, don't do it. I mean, you know they breed and sell guinea pigs for a reason. Don't be one of them. But I did that, man. I done a lot of that and tried to, prevent it. And why some people just, I mean, hey, people make their own decisions, this and that. But at the same time, it's really, really messed up their life. It really has. Sad. I mean, and don't get me wrong. I guess I thank the Lord that's all it's done in this situation, because I know there's other ones that they're no longer with us. So that's really sad, guys. That's sad. To think somebody in their mind was thinking they were doing something right, and well, they didn't. A 9-year-old and 1-year-old ain't doing good here from bad juice. Did they put what? I don't know if we're talking about the same thing, and you're just trying to use a code word, if you're really talking about that. Like, they got a hold of a bad batch or something, and they're really sick. Man, that's horrible there. I've been seeing a lot of like recalls and stuff on all kinds of food and all kinds of stuff. Man, it's. I thank the Lord. I was able to. I grew tomatoes, cucumbers, bell peppers, and it's supposed to have been just bell peppers, but somehow or another I got some kind of jalapeno in there too, and I found that out by mistake. But see, tomatoes, cucumbers, 2 different kinds of peppers, and water. My watermelon didn't do too good. I messed up, and when I went to Florida for a week, I had people coming and taking care of my birds and stuff, but I forgot to mention, hey, would you care to water my garden there for me? So watermelon's got to have a lot of water, evidently. So when I got back, they didn't do too good. But I'm learning. Next year it's going to be even better if the good Lord lets us live that long. It'll be a lot better. Oh, I see what you're saying. I got you. Yeah. See, that's messed up. That's so sad, because a lot of parents put a lot of trust in these people, and they turn out being they lied to them. That's not cool at all. Y'all give me. Oops, I about Trojans. I'm ripping up cardboard here, guys, to throw in this stove. At least I got 3 ducks, and then I got a big rooster and a hen right now. I'm actually gonna get probably 3 or 4 more hens. My little cousin had bought the hen. It was actually 2 hens and 3 ducks in the beginning, and my little cousin had got them, and like when they were little. I guess maybe it couldn't have been Easter because they weren't born yet, but somewhere around that time, they just thought they was cute and fuzzy little birds, and I mean they were babies when I got them, but decided I guess couldn't take care of them no more, and he asked me if I wanted them, so I went and got them, and I don't know what the sex of them are. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I got two females and a male with a duck, and I mean I know the rooster and the hen. Yeah, Sean knows Rambo. Yeah, he's a crazy rooster. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't hear him in this video, because he crows all night long. But yeah, I've turned into a kind of just a farmer all the way around, I guess. I never dreamed I would have chickens and ducks, and man, you wouldn't believe how nasty ducks are. Now I know chickens, and everybody's got more people around here got chickens than ducks for sure. I'm the only one around me to know that I've got ducks, but man, they're so nasty. Whether I guess where the bottom of their feet are flat, they can. I mean, I've got 2. I got a kiddie pool, and then I've got it's an old sand pit, and I fill them both completely up with water, and they can float around in it. And I do that several times a day. Like, I empty them out, because if I don't, there'll be that much sludge just in one day, 24-hour period. If you don't change it, there's that much of their mess, and it goes to the bottom. And I would say within a week's time, it would be completely full. And man, that stuff is so smelly. So if you don't clean it every single day, my neighbors would probably be, either they'd be wanting some duck for dinner or chickens for dinner or something. So it's a constant job to keep up after them and keep them clean. But man, I love my little ducks especially. They're so defenseless. That hen, I've got that hen out there, and she tries to show out in front of Rambo. And I read that if a hen feels like she ain't getting enough attention, she don't have no other hens yet. I'm gonna get something to whoop her hind end now. I am, or at least make an even battle. But she's been trying to jump on my ducks, the ducks will not defend herself. They just hunker down. That's all they do. And boy, I've chased that hen all over this yard trying to catch her to get her to stop messing with my ducks. But I have turned into just a regular farmer. I reckon that's right. It's never thought that I'd get attached to ducks and this and that. But like I could show you, I've got a trap sitting right outside my garage door here because they've been a possum trying to get in there and get them at night. And I come out here the other night and there was actually 3 little baby possums. And if you go back on some of my shorts, maybe even, I think it's on YouTube, y'all can see I caught one of them little possums maybe 6, 7, 8 weeks ago, something like that. I'm pretty sure this is one of the same ones. But I come out here night before last and look to see what it is. I've got like I'd say like 20 by maybe 20 by 10 foot, one of the big dog kennels, and I got chicken wire across the top of it, and I got 4x4s and stuff around the bottom so nothing can get into them, just basically for protection, because we, coyotes around here could really gobble one up there. So at nighttime, I put them in there, and in the morning time, I'll get up and just let them out. And they're still in a fenced-in area, but, coyote could jump his fence. They can climb a fence like a cat. A lot of people don't know that, but they can. So I try to keep them, protected, so to say, at night. And once it gets freezing cold, then naturally I'm going to get some heat lights and stuff for them. And a lot of people think that may seem crazy or whatever, but guys, I don't like the cold. And I'm pretty sure with birds and stuff like that, they'll produce better for you if they're comfortable. Chris Webb, what's up, brother? I'm pretty sure that's how it is. And look, I'm just beginner. I'm learning all this. I know Brother Sean right there's helped me a lot, giving me advice and this and that, but I'm just learning, man. I'm learning as I go. Seems like it's going all right. Now they ain't laying no eggs or nothing yet, but they're also really young. I did have like I said, there was 2 hens. I initially got 2 hens and 3 ducks, and then I went and got from a buddy of mine I met there in Irwin. He gave me Rambo, and guys, I'm telling you right now, I told him, I was like, man, I hope this rooster's like protective, and he's like, oh, he is. Let me tell y'all something. This rooster flogs me, or at least tries, every single day. And I feed him like, y'all won't believe how this rooster's so protective. But I love him. He's awesome. I'm surprised he ain't out there making sound now. Usually he does. Yeah, that is kind of a big change. That's the truth right there. That is the truth. Chili powder in the water. Huh. See, look there. That's awesome. I didn't know that. I'm going to try it, though. For real, because I don't know. What I said. I initially got 2 hens and 3 ducks, and then I went and got Rambo, and well, the ducks they actually got one of them little kiddie pools inside their kennels. They got something to swim in, inside and outside, basically. I guess I kind of spoil them. Oh, let me show y'all this stuff right here. Hold on. And I ain't advertising for these people. I am not advertising. I'm not advertising for these people by no means, but right here, this right here is what I'll give them. This right here. That's $50 for this bag of worms. It's basically mealworms and black soldier, mealworms and maggots is basically what it is. They're freeze dried. Son, you talk about going crazy. They love these things. And this is probably the, let me think. I'd say it's the 8th or 9th bag these I've bought since I've had them things. They've been very expensive so far. But I'm going to definitely try that chili powder. How much do I need to put in there? Just a little bit? Or that's correct. That's exact, son. I'm telling you, they absolutely gobbled it. Well, you can see the bag is down to here now. I mean, and I'm pretty sure it's like 4 or 5 pounds. Let me see here. 4 pounds. It's 4 pounds. Hey, somebody needs to get into the dadgum freeze drying mealworm business. That's $50 for 4 pounds. And I bought 9 bags of it. So do the math. That's a lot. It's a lot of money. Especially, golly. Yeah, I can't believe. Tablespoon per gallon of water. All right, buddy, I'm going to do that. I know with the ducks, though, most of the time the ducks drink like out of their little pools that they swim around in. And, man, that'd be an awful lot of chili powder if I had to do that per gallon, because it's that's probably, I don't know, 50 gallons or something, I guess, to fill a kiddie pool up. I don't know how much it takes. It'd be a lot. But I do have one of them big, it's like a big round water feeder for, I think it said 67 birds or something like that, but that's what I'll do, because it holds 3 gallons. So I can put 3 tablespoons to 3 gallons of water. That's what I'll do. That's a good idea. Oh, these man, my ducks, like they can probably hear me the rattle of the bag. They're just, the kennel's right on the outside of the garage here. They start quacking, going crazy. They love them. How you doing, Cynthia? How you doing? Yeah, I know that. I was at Tractor Supply getting some bedding and stuff, and I happened to come across. Now they've got several different kinds of that. Different. I think they got some with like the actual flies, not just the larvae. They got the actual flies, and it's basically all, I guess, the same price, about $45, $50 a bag. Somebody stole your dog? Somebody stole your dog. That's messed up. When? Today? Or last night or something? That's crazy, man. I wouldn't think it'd be too hard to find, to be honest with you, because I promise these people is going to be idiots, and they're going to post pictures on the internet with it. I mean, well, I hope they do anyway. That's messed up, though. Why would somebody steal dogs like that? The animal shelter's got thousands of them. Why don't you just go get one? Why didn't you just go get one over there? Oh, about 3 weeks ago. I'm surprised it ain't already, somebody seen pictures of it somewhere or something. That's crazy. Man, I tell you, I couldn't, I mean, I ain't gonna say it couldn't happen. I guess somebody could steal my birds or something. They'd be seen. I mean, I'd have it on film, I promise. But did you have any cameras or anything to catch them, or to get an idea who it was or how they did it? You had a cat stole from you. My gosh, y'all getting your animals stolen. That's horrible. How you doing, Jacqueline? How you doing? I don't know how to. I don't know. You think people, most of the time people get a new pet, they post pictures and, excuse me, all that stuff. That is horrible, though. What is it? That has a pet coyote, a cat. Golly, you got a pet coyote? Well, if it's a pup or whatever, when that thing gets older, he's probably going to wish he didn't have that thing as a pet. Unless it's just one of the good ones. I don't know. Yeah, people do not. No, people don't care no more. People don't care. Play your song. How am I going to play your song, man? I don't have nothing played on out here right now. Or I would. And I ain't going to get a couple of my buddies over here. I know if y'all, I've shared his stuff on my Facebook page, but Jason Edwards is a buddy of mine. He's actually a real singer-songwriter, this and that. And look, I'm not saying I'm fake, but he's a lot better. He's a lot better than I am anyway. And I'm going to try to get him over here. Let's see. Well, it was, hey, Sean, the guitar was out here this evening. as you can see. Well, maybe you can, maybe you can't. My fingers they're calloused over, man. Uh, I had two strings break at the same time. The B and E string broke at the same time. I've never had that happen. Not, I mean, I've had a lot of guitar strings break in my life, but never two at the same time like that. Oh, I'm gonna get more strings. I'm gonna get some more strings in the morning. I'll get some. I'm gonna get some more. People have no morals of value. No, you're exactly right, man. It's sad. You know what? You know what? It's sad when I get emails and stuff all the time. People thanking me for just being. To me, it's being just all I know to be. And then because I don't realize, man, I guess how evil and stuff people really are until I start looking and I'll start reading. I go through and read people's posts and that, and I'm like, wow, what? I'm really confused, first of all, why they act like that, but I see so much of it, man. It's just, no, I'd be afraid. Yeah, if I had a coyote and a cat together, sure, that'd be a mess. Go to sleep. It'd be a mess. Hey, I ain't nobody special. I promise you that. I ain't nobody special, but you know what? I treat people exactly the way I want to be treated. I Well, let's see here, Candy. I'm gonna call you that. I don't know. What do you mean? How do I feel about that? I don't even know what that word. What's that? Tell me what that means. Sean, that's the way it needs to be, man. Like I said, I can remember back when I was a kid. Like I knew all my neighbors, and you know, somebody's sick in the family or something like that, and neighbors would come and help out. Man. Now this day and time, nobody does that, man. It's. You're gonna look it up for me. I mean, I don't even know what that means. Hold on, let me see here. Hold on a minute here, guys. I'm doing that right there. Oh, you're going to look it up so you can give me a proper definition. Just tell me what you do. I mean, what is the specialty, I guess, about that word? Yeah, Lisa, I was sitting here trying to think how in the world we can find that dog, and I would say more likely if somebody's got it, they got pictures of it, or surely. But that's messed up that somebody steal your dog. You got pictures of it. Send me a picture of it, and I'll share it out there. And no, Sean, thank you. Yeah, we'll share it out there and see if maybe. I mean, I know a lot. I've got a lot of people on my Facebook that's over there, so somebody might see it or something. I mean, if they see it and they tell me, I'll go get it. Oh my. Okay. So person who identifies integrity as a non-human being, such as wow. So you think you're? I mean, I wouldn't be mean to you or anything. I'd probably just say that I'm pretty sure that you was born what you're supposed to be, and I think God can use you better being who you really are. That's probably what I'd say. I would say, oh, I do not think I'm an animal. Okay, well that's good. That's a start. That's a start. I just think that your full potential is going to be the way God made you. That's all I think. I mean, you can choose whichever road you want. Trust me, I went down the wrong road for many years, and that was my road, right? I went down that wrong road, and man, I wasted so much time, and I wasted so many years, and I wasted so much money, and I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'd probably just, I mean, yeah, that's probably what I'd do. Just the way God made you. You're gonna get more potential that way. But to each your own, you know. You don't have to listen to me, but I learned stuff the hard way, sadly, and that was one real hard lesson. Now I'm not saying I done anything like that. Like I went, well, maybe yeah. I was trying to be a rock star. I pretended I was a rock star for a little while. Then I pretended I was a country music singer for a little while. So I mean, I guess it's kind of the same thing. Because in my mind, you couldn't tell me no different. So I mean, I don't know. I wasted a lot of time doing that though. Y'all give me a second. I want to grab me a bottle of water right here. But you come in here and say, you know what? I think I'm a worm. I'm not. I love everybody. If you think you're a worm, I love you too, worm. Whatever. It don't matter to me. It's real simple. If you treat me with respect, you'll get it right back. The same. I mean, I try to do a little more from time to time, but you'll at least get the same amount of respect back. I promise that. What in the world? You run on all four. Now, dadgummit, I'd like to see that. I've tried that from time to time, and I ain't never been too good at it. I really would. I'd like to. I mean, that right there might be a talent. Like, think about it. I mean, I watch my cat. I've got a big. He's actually outside. Inside outside cat, and I don't know what kind he is, but he's about 30. I've actually got some scales here now. I'm gonna weigh him if he'll come in here. But he's a big cat, and I love watching him run this. I would give anything to be able to do that. So, hey, if you could figure out, like, really, what's that? You jump on all fours. Do you got a YouTube channel that can do videos? Okay, Lisa, do that, and when you send it, I'll post it out there and see if somebody can't. We can't find that dog. How much stuff in your house have you broke, like tables and stuff? Because you got to realize, I mean, I understand maybe thinking like a cat, you could jump on a table, but I mean, naturally, you got to weigh a little bit more than a cat does. So I don't know. I just imagine somebody jumping around their house. You know, they break tables and knock lamps down. Have you had to do that yet? I'd like to see somebody run like, oh, you don't jump on the furniture. Oh, you're trained. I'm sorry. That's fun. That's funny though. It really is. On the ground. Hey, I'd like to see that. Like, especially, you think you could catch me if I'm running and you could catch me on all fours? That'd be hilarious. That'd be hilarious. Like, I don't know. I don't know what. You're the first person I think I've ever met that says they want to run on all fours. And hey, I ain't trying to be. I'm just being real. This is how I am all the time. I'm funny looking, I know, but I mean, you know, if I'd have put your name together with what you'd asked me in the beginning, I'd probably figured it out. I just didn't really go that far into it, but maybe hey, there's people into that too, Chris. They are. Goodness. Hey, Sean, holler at me, buddy. I'm trying to, man, them comments, they're like that big. They're so little. There ain't no way to make them no bigger. Yeah, I've never seen nobody that can run on all fours like a dog or a cat and actually not, fall or whatever. I think that'd be interesting. I'd watch it. I'd be interested to see. That's some kind of talent. That's talent. Like, yeah, that's talent because I can't do it. Who else in here can? 13 people. Who else can run like a dog or run on all fours and jump around? I can't. She says she don't. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I've never met. So wow, I've never met nobody that can do that. It was hard to learn. I'd say it was. And I mean, like Andy's comment right there, that's what cats do. So can you do that too? Can you like go and catch a mouse on all fours? It was hard to learn. Oh, I read that comment again. Wow, that's crazy. I never. I mean, honestly, I actually on a treadmill on all fours, just run like a cat. Run says I probably could if I was younger. I, I've been up sides of mountains and stuff. They've been real steep and tried to do that. But like I said, I've never been real good at, like a cat, like a bobcat or, a big lion or tiger or cheetah or something like that. You know how gracefully they can do stuff. Oh, you can run full sprint. My goodness. Yeah, it's me, Andy. I do good run on 2 feet, let alone 4. My brain just would not. I wouldn't be. I promise you, my feet would outrun my arms, or vice versa, and probably pull my body in half or something. No, I've definitely. If you got a video of yourself running on a treadmill or somebody filming you running through the yard on all 4, I definitely like to see that. I think that'd be funny. And like I said, it's talent. Jack, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. And that's the sad part about it too, is because there's a lot of people out there that could get so many more blessings, but they're too much in themselves. First thing you got to do. Hey, now I'm a hard-headed, red-headed. I'm hard-headed. Same thing basically. And I used to be the same way. It's really, really. I don't want to say it's hard, but it took me a while. I'll just say it like that. Yeah, no, I don't. No, I didn't. So basically, if you just run around on all 4s and jump on all 4s, and who sees this? Max, is that you? Y'all hear that? Come here, bud. Here comes my cat. I told y'all he'd be here in a minute. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Come up here. Come on. What you doing? Don't you head right there's a heater, dummy. What you doing, bud? What you doing? Let me get you. Get up here. Yeah. I told y'all he's a big cat. Look at him there. He don't know where to look. Look up here, bud. I got you. Give me. Yeah, he don't. You want to sit right there? You comfy? You get comfy there. There you go. I don't know how good. Oops. Well, you seen him for a second. He's a big one. Now, you hear Rambo out there. More than likely, the reason he's crowing is because he's seen Max walk right by him, and I'm telling you, that rooster's so protective. Yeah, he's big. I got some scales right here, and I don't know. He don't like, unless he's got a good stable position, that cat right there will not stay. Yeah, that's the same. That's the cat that I had when he first got here. He was real little, like it was like 10 degrees outside, and I couldn't leave him outside. We had a bunch more cats at that time, and like basically just in one room of the whole house, the cats just done what they lived there, and because it's cold, we didn't want to be them outside. And then I don't know, I kept him in there. He stayed in there about 6-7 months, and then he come out, and one day he escaped out the door, and I thought, oh my gosh, there you go, I'll never see him again. And then that night I went outside and whistled for him. He came, and he's been here ever since. I live in Tennessee, Northeast Tennessee. Oh, good deal, Sean. Good deal, buddy. Yeah, that's the same cat. That's the same one. He was a baby when I first got him, and like I said, I'm not sure what kind of cat he is. He's bigger than most though, because there's 2 more cats in the house, and he's a monster compared to them. New Zealand, awesome. Hey, that's awesome. Are you from New Zealand? Live all the way down under down there in Australia. I'd love to visit Australia. I got a couple buddies that I met that's down there. You know Neil Douglas? He's actually he's a country music singer down there. No, I don't think not like real big or nothing, but his name's Neil Douglas, and he lives in Australia. You live in Indiana. It's a little chilly out there. Hey, God bless you. God bless you, Candy. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I'd like to go to New Zealand too. I've always wanted to go to New Zealand. New Zealand, Australia. There's both two places there. Old Arkansas. I like Arkansas. I like Arkansas. I just don't like tornadoes. Same reason I don't like Texas. I don't like tornadoes. Teskey Brothers. All right, I'll look that up. Yeah, I know. I've seen a lot of the pictures of mountains and stuff in New Zealand, and it's postcard stuff, you know. I mean, the mountains around here are beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but some of the New Zealand's got some different colors or something we don't have here. I don't know what it is, and I'm pretty sure they may be even steeper over there, like straight up and down. Yeah, I can remember, I don't like tornadoes, and I've only seen one really in my whole life, but I'm like a big weather geek. Like I love weather, whether it be snow, tornadoes, whatever, anything like that's going on. Like I'm on the radar trying to, watching for rotation, and then if there's any J hooks or whatever, I'm always doing that. And I ain't no meteorologist by no means. I just like that kind of thing. And when I remember when I was in Texas, first time I was ever in Texas, driving a big truck down there, I heard them tornado sirens, and man, that's an eerie sound. Oh, okay. But you ain't too far then. Southeast Texas. Yeah, I don't like hurricanes either. I don't like any of that junk. That stuff, all them things there you could have a, big nice spread, whatever, and all of a sudden, big poof, and it's gone. I don't know. I mean, I actually know several people like that lives out in Tornado Alley and stuff there, and I know one guy. He's had like 6 or 7 houses in the same spot, but a tornado's come through within over maybe a 15-year period. But he's built, I think, the same house like 4 times, and then the last couple of times it's been a little different. But he's had to replace his house 6 or 7 times in the past 15 years. That's just a little too much for me. Yeah, that's exactly how I am. Like, I was actually able to get a picture of one here, and it wasn't too far, maybe a month or so ago or something. And I mean I gotta be honest. That's kind of, we've had tornadoes and stuff here before, but they're not common. Like the atmosphere has to be just exactly right for here. I think these mountains got something to do with cooling the air down too much, where it's cooler in the mountain, cooler air in the mountains. And I think that's got a lot, but we can have them, but I don't think they've ever been no, big one. If there's anything, it'd be like F1, F2, I hope, because if it gets any bigger than that, it ain't going to get out of these mountains. It's just going to ping pong back and forth, and it'll destroy everything in between. I'm trying to review these comments here, guys. That's a good thing. They usually take the same path. Yeah, that's crazy how that happens, ain't it? I mean, I'm kind of a weather geek, so I've watched a lot of tornadoes, especially like in Alabama and Georgia and places, and it's crazy how they almost follow the same track for so many miles. This and that. It's crazy. Hey, all the best to you, brother. All the best to you. Appreciate you stopping by there. Yeah, guys, I know. What in the world? Can y'all see that on the bottom of the screen? It's saying something. Hello, Bonnie. How are you? It's saying something about privacy. So I don't know, guidelines, privacy, something. There's probably a button or something I'm supposed to hit to get that to go away, and I don't know which one it is, because every time, well, there's buttons down there. Honestly, I don't know what they do. And wait a minute. Nope, I ain't doing that. Oh, look, it's gonna let me share this while I'm live. I didn't know I had that option. And then there's some kind of plus button. Okay, well, good deal then. Maybe it's just on my side. It's just some kind of little thing that keeps popping up saying privacy guidelines or something. I don't know what that means. I didn't know if it was interfering on y'all's side or not. Yeah, I think it's like, I don't know if that's right. We'll check it right here. If I can update it. It's updating right now. I'll tell you how chilly it is here. It ain't cold. It's chilly. 52. 52, that might be right. But it's going to get down to like 39, I think, tonight. So it's going to get a little chilly. And I don't want them buttons there. I think that changes the color. Oh, yeah, it does something. Beam. Blush. I ain't touching that except guys. It's wanting to put some kind of filter on there, and now I can't even get it to go away. There you go. Okay, there we go. All right. Guys, y'all got any prayer requests? I know a lot of people need prayer, man. I do. Hope we get some chili. Yeah, I'm trying to read. I don't know what happened. I changed the comment thing. I hit, or the chat. I changed it on accident. I don't think so. I don't think. I've seen a lot of people say a whole lot worse. I've learned kind of over the past few years what you can say and what you can't. Yeah, supposedly it's going to be bad. Farmer's Almanac says it's going to be like a pretty snowy winter, to what they says. And I don't have them things read most of the time. They're exactly right. Yeah, this country needs prayer because it don't have no leadership right now at all. This country has no leadership. And I'm telling y'all right now, you better get to know your neighbors. Because I'm not sure there's any way around. I have a feeling that your way of life, the way you're living it right now, is going to have a drastic change here really soon. Drastic change here really soon. And it's, I don't know. I think, yeah, there's some things I think could be done that, maybe that ain't going to happen. But it ain't looking like it. Everything's, well, I just don't think it, there's no leadership. I don't think we're going to see no election, in my opinion. I think they got too much at stake, in a sense. Too much. And, well, I'm pretty sure that Taiwan won't be Taiwan much longer, because I'm pretty sure the Chinese know that if anybody with our brains, and I'm saying ours because I'm pretty sure we're all on the same page here. There may be somebody watching this that are not, but when somebody like the good guy gets back in power, all these wars and stuff are going to stop probably, or either that, there's going to be a lot of people gone. Because, maybe, I'm glad people are waking up. It's really, really, really sad that it takes people to actual suffer and die for people to open their eyes, but that's what happened. That's what's happening. Yeah, Lisa, I was made aware of that the other day. I've got a screenshot of it. I got their number. Yeah, I'm looking into that right there because I don't even know what that's about, but I'll be dadgum. If this redhead hillbilly right here is going to speak up for the place he was born and raised in, and I'm not, if I can keep that junk away, it needs to be kept away. Oh, I'm telling you right now, there's, like right now, everybody, we are so spoon-fed in this country. We're so spoiled. Every one of us are so spoiled. Because you know what? No matter what you want, if you want something to eat, all you gotta do is go get it. Majority of the time, all you gotta do is go get it. And even if it's 20 miles, you'll go get it because we're spoiled like that. I have a feeling, guys, that here pretty soon, this country's turned their back on God. It has. Yeah, and the real Christians down here, we're just going to be at the wrath, I think, because, hey, we're part of it, and we've allowed it to happen. We have. I mean, I've allowed it to happen. I have. I'm just as guilty. And I agree with you, Andy. I do. I think it's Yeah, God was kicked out long ago. When they started taking God out of schools, like, when me and Daniel and all of us was in school together, we got up first thing, said the Pledge of Allegiance, and then there's a moment of prayer every day from time I was in kindergarten till I graduated high school. It was like that. And I can even remember I went like 2 years of college, nonsense. But I can remember even in college, a couple of classes where the morning time we done pledging in. But once they took all that stuff away, well, I'm thinking with all this stuff that's already going, if you look at the big picture, we know Russia and Ukraine's been going at this proxy war for a long time, and it's really us because we're funding this. If they'd stop the money to Ukraine, it'd be over with. But anyhow, $100-some billion later, it's still going. Well, then you got the stuff that's going on over in Israel. Well, guys, I don't care what these idiots that's up there, supposed leaders, that's in control right now, they'll get on 60 Minutes, they'll get on MSNBC, whatever. They're lying to you when they say this country can handle 2, 3, 4 wars at a time. That's not true. No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure China knows what they're doing. China knows that they've got America tied up in Ukraine. They've got America tied up, especially over in Israel now. We got 3 aircraft carriers. We got the biggest one we got sitting down there. Now, I don't know how many of them things we got total. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure we're stretched thin, and China's doing that on purpose. And I'm not saying that you need to be necessarily I don't think a bomb's going to hit your house, or at least I hope it don't. I'm not saying it couldn't get to that, because it could. But I think the start of it's going to be in Taiwan. Now, will we know about it? Hopefully. Will they knock out all communications? And I don't know. But there's a lot of stuff like that. Well, China knows that this coming, if there's an election, everything's going to be changed, and they'll never have a chance. Probably for 20 years, I think they've. Oh, so we got 47 aircraft carriers total. Yeah, but I still don't think we can fight 3 wars at the same time. I don't think so. I think 2 would be stretching it, especially considering. I hope this is not true, but my understanding, we got 17 days of reserves left. That's all we got, this country. Usually 5 minutes from a nuclear power plant. Well, I've got stuff around me that if they had to hit the right spot in these mountains right here, there'd be nothing but a crater left. Hold on just a second, guys. All right, sorry there. Yeah, we got so much stuff around here. Like, one of these factories would detonate the other ones, and I'm telling you, they'd just be a humongous crater. But I'm pretty sure we've got protection around here, like to keep stuff from coming. We got stuff that can shoot stuff down, just like Israel does. I know they don't broadcast it in that, but we do. There's stuff like out there. Let's just hope that don't ever happen here, because if it does, then, well, it's like I said, it's just going to be a big crater. That's all it'd be. And I'm talking about probably from the whole northeast Tennessee would be gone. From Knoxville, probably halfway up Virginia, a couple 100 miles up Virginia ways, and Kentucky. It'd just be a big crater right here. Because there's a lot of stuff right here that's highly, highly, highly explosive. And they know that. Like, I'm sure, No, you can't believe nothing on the news. You're exactly right. That's exactly right. Exactly what Andy said right there. I agree 100%. You got to keep guys. I'll be honest. Even though times is, like, especially here recently, like past few 4 or 5 months, man, have been just totally almost 180 from what I'm used to, really. Like, especially financially wise, this and that, but I'm telling you what, man, it's brought me my walk so much closer. It can stay like this. Just let it stay like that. That's fine. I'm fine with it, guys. And that's something a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people go to work and they kill themselves down here for the almighty dollar. You should be killing yourself for God. You should be working on your hind end off for God. Because I promise you get more out of it if you did. But there's a lot of people down here that's, trying to save that money in big mansions down here. You're supposed to be saving your money and your gold and your treasures and building your mansion in heaven. Because, it says there's 17 people in here right now. One of us, out of the 17, and I hope and pray to God, we all make it to heaven. But here's one of the kickers. One of us, the 17, is going to have a whole lot bigger mansion than the others. I mean, there might be 2 or 3 of you with big ones, but we're not all going to have mansions. I'm working on building mine. Okay, Sean, awesome. So that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Is she going to be there? Guys, here's the kicker about all of it. I see a lot of people, like stressed out and struggling and angry and this and that. And trust me, man, I've been really having to work with the way the things are in this world or in this country alone. Man, for me, I don't understand. Like, why do you allow this? But I've been working on my anger because the only thing I can think of is, first of all, God is allowing this to happen. So it's got to be His will that this is going on. Maybe, just maybe, it's to wake some people up, to let them see what evil really is. And that's going to bring you through hard times, right? But what I was getting at with that is, and I read a comment and it threw me off for a second. Y'all know how I am. If you don't think the devil knows that his time is even shorter, like, guys, what's the date today? The 17th. 17 days of October has gone by, just literally. For me, it might be different for y'all, but for me, snap of a finger, 17 days. A half a month has gone by. Time is going by so fast. I know it is going by faster for me. So the devil knows he ain't got much time left, so he's turning the heat up even more. And he knows your weaknesses better than you do. So when things are starting to fall apart, and you're starting to fall down, you're crumbling, you're worrying and stressing, you get on Facebook, you start cussing everybody out. That's exactly what the devil wanted you to do. You're doing exactly what he wants you to do. What you're supposed to do, and what I recommend, is just give it to God. Say, God, I can't do this. I'm laying it at your feet. You can take care of it for me. And he will. He will. That's the kicker about all of it. He will. Hello, Jessica. How you doing, sister? How you doing? That's exactly. I agree, Andy. I agree. Look right here. This book right here. I actually got 2 of them right here. But I want you to grab this. It says. It's right here. It says that. Yeah, y'all can see. Boy, it's one of these We the People Bibles. I love this thing. And look, I ain't saying it's better than yours or nothing, but it does have the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution and all that stuff in the back of it. And considering this country, America, was founded on with Christianity, that's what this was. There was no other ones. I don't know why people get that confused so much, but it's got Declaration of Independence, as you can see, right there in the back of it. Okay, it's got a nice picture of all them smart men up there signing all that paperwork at that time that basically give you the right to breathe and have the freedom that you got right now. Look there. And look what else. Look what else in there. Y'all see that? I know it's backwards, but that's the Constitution. A lot of people don't even know what that is. Have no idea what this is all about. And I'm pretty sure there's another one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's it. I think it's something else. 3 things. Declaration of Independence, Constitution, and maybe one other thing. There's too many pages left for it. Well, maybe I'm wrong. Bill of Rights. I know there's something else. See there? Bill of Rights. But on God's side of it, not the Constitution, all that stuff, on the God side of it, it tells us that one day the dirt underneath your feet is going to be run by foreigners, and they're going to run this land. And guys, it's got to be set up that way. It's all being set up right now for one person to come back. And that kind of goes in line with what me and Daniel, when Daniel was here the other night, and we were talking about the with the stars and all that stuff, and how that comet named Child went into the belly and then come out and all that stuff. Guys, that y'all see them ashes? That's real stuff. Like the Bible says, if you can basically learn and read the stars, it lays everything out. Now I'm not one of them. I don't know how to do it. I wished I did, but yeah, I don't know, guys. If you need to get you some, I don't know what your stuff runs on, but you need to get you some propane, for heat. You need to get you some cases of water and put back. Or, I went and got some of them life straws. That way I got water too, but I got life straws as well. That way if it rains, you can drink water out of one of them. And they're cheap. You can get them on Amazon. They're only like $8. I bought 3 or 4 of them. Or, one for one. Everybody's got their own, I'm telling y'all need to get your house in order right now. Don't wait. Y'all hear them sirens? Can y'all hear that? I don't know. Daniel, what's up, brother? Y'all hear them sirens? It's just crazy how I said that. You need to get your house in order. Guys, I live up on top of a big old hill up here. Very seldom I hear sirens that close. Like I can usually hear them way out in the city and stuff, because I got a 100-mile view out there. When I get on the front yard, I can see 100 miles literally. I can see the top of North Carolina Mountain. Sam's Gap, I can see that from here. But it's just weird how I said that. And all of a sudden, them sirens start going off. I think that's maybe meant for somebody, You can't hear them? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. These sirens going on. And that's Daniel. Daniel left here one night, let's see, maybe 2 weeks ago, and the video's on his Facebook, or it's on mine too. But he got behind there was 4 greyhounds, and they had, I can't say if it was police, but it was at least security, because they had lights just like a police car escorting them 85, 90 mile an hour through our counties, through my county, through where he lives, where all my family lives, the county. They run through 80, 90 mile an hour with escorts. And if they got there was cars that get them up, both police cars. There's one in the front and the back, but even the one in the back will come up and move cars out of the way. I mean, guys, I drive a tractor trailer, and I have for 22 years now. And yes, I've been fast. I've been pretty fast in a big truck before. I've had one up too fast before. And greyhounds would know a whole lot more harder to control than a tractor trailer is, just because the way the wheel space, you don't have really they don't turn and stuff. I mean, 90 mile an hour, one of these things is very dangerous, I think. Y'all, I hear a helicopter now, another one. It's crazy, man. I don't ever hear, every now and then a helicopter will fly over, a medical helicopter, but I've done heard, it's the second one since I've been doing this live for 1 hour and 3 minutes. Oh, you did hear the sirens. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I hope everything's up. All right. I mean, I can look at, well, I don't think I'm going to be seeing. I don't think I can see anything. As far as on my cameras there, I might be able to. Maybe not. I can't find my cameras. There they are. There. I don't know what's going on, guys. Ah, come on now. Don't do me like that. That ain't good. I don't remember. Okay, there we go. Trying to stock up. I can't. I've got to finish. Canning deer meat. Heck yeah. Hopefully one more deer this year. Good luck. I hope you get you one for real. I know I've got deer here where I live, and I don't hunt them, but I mean there's a big 4-point, big spike, and at least a 6 or 8 point, and then I got a mama and 2 babies, and a mama and 1 baby. Like there's like quite a bit of deer here, and I feed them every night. Like the feed that I give my ducks and chickens, it's basically just grains and corn and stuff like that, chopped up corn. And deer love that, so they get like I guess about a pound every single night. I throw across the fence, and every single night I can look on my camera and see them. That's exactly what Daniel said. Right, that comment right there. If need be, they're there. Now, Hopefully not, but if need be, they are. That's the reason I'm doing it, because I'm telling you guys. I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm not saying I'm one of these prepper people, but I think everybody needs to have a plan. Some kind of plan, some kind of backup heat, some kind of backup food, backup water. Because I'm telling y'all right now, I'm just like some other people. Andy was saying there, I'm pretty sure it's going to get a whole lot worse way before it gets any better. Really, and you don't want to be caught off guard, because I have a feeling that when this does kick off, guys, if y'all seen the streets in the past few days, right? You all have seen the streets and what's been going on and this and that, and that just tells me how dumb people are. That tells me this book right here talks about how towards the end times and in the latter times of life, people will be getting so dumb. Basically, that's what we're seeing. But my thing with that is if you wait, then you're going to have to go out and be among all them dumb people and trying to get what you need. And I just don't think they're going to be as friendly about it as you think they are. See what I'm saying? So just go ahead and get your stuff now. I don't know how soon. Oops, sorry about that. I don't know how soon, or I don't know when this is going to happen. But why not be a little prepared just in case? Mohawk, I don't know. I don't know how close I am to that. I'm probably a little bit close to it. I know there's an area that's called that, but there's nobody lives around here that calls it that. I think that might just be like a map name or something. I don't know. But I'm interested there. I hope. Oh, they said found remains. Oh, that ain't good at all. That's exactly right, Andy. So if we ain't there now, I don't know what is. Yeah. And guys, there's a lot of stuff that's going on that didn't used to be, right? Didn't used to be. I ain't picking on nobody or trying to be mean or nothing, but that in the beginning of this video, somebody come in there and said that they didn't identify. They don't think they're even human. They think they're something else, and they run on all four and jump. And y'all that was here know I had a conversation with them. That's one prime example that I've done these videos for a long time. And I'm not saying I ain't had some weird comments and stuff before. And I'm not saying, that's a comment I'm not used to, right? And it goes way beyond that, I don't know, guys. We living in some wild times in my mind. Oh, Greene County. Yeah, that's a few counties from me. I know where it's at, though. Oh, the Hawkins County. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's down through there somewhere. Like I said, I know we may be close to it, but I don't know. And like you locals that's in here, we don't use that, do we? Go to Mohawk. I never have. Maybe some of y'all do, but I've never heard of it like that. I've been right here in Northeast Tennessee my whole life. But maybe it ain't. It's in Greene County. Maybe it ain't Idell Road. Now I do know where that's at. Yeah, Bonnie, I appreciate it. I just didn't really know how. I know these people that's got YouTube channels and this and that, and they'd probably get in a fight with somebody like that. It ain't up to me to tell somebody what to do. They're paying the bills in their house. I guess they can do what they want. Now, I advise them to get with God and talk about it, and I promise you, if they was to do that, they're going to say, hey, God's going to say, hey, you don't do this. Let's go my way, and you get blessed a whole lot more. Oh, yeah. I know, guys, speaking of that little Summer Wells case, I know there's there's still a lot of drama wrapped up in that little thing, especially on this YouTube side of it. I've seen a lot of drama, man. And, my name got drug into it a lot there for a while when I was trying to help. And then while I was at the beach, I saw my name drug into it again. Like, man, I don't know I don't think there's anything new that's happened. I'm pretty sure it's just family stuff, or, the family's going through stuff with people and this and that. And I'm just saying this for the record. I don't care what they do. They can say what they want. good or bad about me. I could care less, right? I tried to help. I done all the help I could do. Um, man, when I don't know, it's just kind of it's honestly kind of a smack in the face in a sense, because I really tried to help these people, and then they just, I just don't think they care that much, because their actions show that they don't, 32 miles. Yeah, I know exactly where that's at, because I've been there several times. I didn't hear anything about them finding no remains there. Right. I'd like to know myself if what they was. I still say they know. They know where that little girl's at. There's no way. No way. There's no way, man. I've seen a lot of missing people cases. I've been involved in a lot of missing people. Not even because I wanted to. It wasn't because, it's just because I wanted them found, right? And I've been involved. I've never seen one like this right here. Now, yes, I've seen some weird ones before, yes. My buddy Luke went missing. That's still a weird one to me, because I don't believe the so-called outcome. I don't believe it. I don't care what anybody says. The difference between me and a lot of people is I'm the one that had a real relationship with the guy, and y'all didn't. You didn't even know him. A lot of y'all didn't know him. And I mean, because I've had people say, man, he did that. And look, you didn't know him. You didn't know him. There's something fishy with that whole thing. And like I said, it's something fishy, the whole thing. I don't think it's nowhere close to the way it happened. But with the little summer girl, man, I think what it was is, that became a national thing, and then people started hitting this live button on YouTube and realized that, their bank account could grow really quick if they'd start some kind of lies and this and that. And that's honestly, I think, one of the main reasons, or could be reasons, that this little girl ain't been found yet, because there have been so many avenues and so many lies told. Because I don't understand why you just can't tell the truth. Why can't people just tell the truth, man? Can't tell me you don't know you don't have no idea where your little daughter went. Ain't no way. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. And look, I'm gonna bring this out for the record too. This happened, like, I don't know. Me and Daniel was out of town working in Statesville, North Carolina, when it happened. But there's some of these key players, or not, people that's, I guess, had their nose in this the whole time, and for some reason they was bringing my name up. Look, guys, I'm gonna say this. I know I may seem nice and this and that on here, but if you're trash, I don't want nothing to do with you. Okay? There's a lot of them that's wrapped up in this little summer will. They're trash, straight up trash. I mean, well, the one guy that was running his mouth and calling me names and all of that. Funny thing was, he was here in town. I know he's been in town several times. He never. Don's got my phone number. Don's got my phone number. I'd meet him any place, anytime, anywhere if he wanted to talk. It never happened. And I still would, That won't happen. These people are trash, man. So that's what I just, I'd had people say, man, Jamie, I went on there and trying to take up for you. Hey, I appreciate that. Don't even say nothing. Just let them talk. Let them talk. I'll be honest, what it did, it brought people to my page. And then once they seen it, I'm nothing like what this piece of trash really is. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I didn't even really have to say nothing, really. Well, this is the first time I'm bringing it up. And Daniel, how long was it ago? We was in Statesville 2-3 months ago at least. But like I said, there's no way. There's more to this little girl, little Summer Wells. There's more to her than people are admitting. There's more to her. There's more to that story than the mama's saying. There's more to that story than the daddy's saying. There's more. There's no way you don't know. Like, I know exactly I know where all my animals are right now, because I don't have any kids. I don't have that to use, but I got all kinds of animals. I know where every one of them's at right now. And here's the funny thing. My neighbors would tell you, when I first got Rambo, my rooster, he got loose, got out of the fence. He was down there, way down the road here on my neighbor's front porch, and man, I was like, I'll get him, and I couldn't. He's so fast. And guys, I flipped out. I went and rounded up my neighbors, everybody. We finally caught him. And that was over a rooster, guys. That was my rooster. So you mean to tell me a little 5-year-old girl? It just don't make sense, man. It don't make sense. I think there's more to it, and I think they're lying. Somebody's lying. Bottom line, that's it. That's somebody's lying. Somebody's not telling the truth, you know. No, what it turned into. Now look, I honestly think these people that I think are trash. They had good intentions in the beginning, but they let this little media go to their head when they seen numbers up there that, you know, a couple hundred people watching them. You wouldn't believe how that affect. Trust me, I've been there. I know how it can affect you if you let it, right? And it did these people, and they're like, oh man, if I can get on here and tell more lies, let's talk about that redheaded idiot up there. Let's talk about him too, because that'll get me more views as well. And that's what they do, man. That's all they do. You know, that's like I said, that guy was in town. If he really had an issue with me, and if he's a man, big bad man, all he can do is kill dogs. If he's real big and bad, why didn't he call me out? Don's got my phone number. I'll meet him anywhere. I'll live stream it. That's what I'm saying, guys. No, my rooster's good. We caught him. We got him, and that's just because I didn't want no nothing to happen to him, man. You know, and I've only had him like, I think maybe 1 day, 2 days, 1 day. And I'm pretty sure when I first got him home, he got loose, and oh man, I flipped out. But I got him caught, and he's in good shape now. But I think that there's no way that they know more than what they've said. And I don't know what they know, but they know more than what they've said. And why they let it boil into all this drama and stuff. That'd be like me letting that boil up over my rooster. You know, I've got a rooster that got loose, so I've got that. Okay, so it'd be like me letting it get all worked up and a bunch of lies over that. It just, all that would do is show I really didn't care about my rooster. All I cared about is what my neighbors and everybody else thought, right? That's what that case has turned into. And it's sad, you know. I was a part of a lot of them. There's a few groups on Facebook that I'm still part of that I watch for updates and stuff for. But I left a lot of them, man. I did, because I don't care about the clicks and the likes, and I don't care about that. The little girl's what I care about, right? I wanted her found. I didn't care about trying to tell somebody lies and all this and that just to get attention and pull their attention from the real issue and put it on you, right? But that's how self-centered pieces of trash live. That's how, what do you expect? You know, we need to pray for them, really. It's sad. Well, that's very sad. That's very sad. Yeah, I'm just going to say, I'm not like trying to threaten or anything, but I do have phone calls recorded that I promise you, it probably, I can't say it would hurt. It wouldn't hurt him because people already know this, but it would probably confirm it. You know, stuff that he said and this and that. And look, man, you can say, oh man, that's kind of dirty. Look, I ain't put them out there yet, but I've done that just to cover my own butt, right? Why not? So I would about say that, they better not bring my name back into it again, because, if they do, I probably got like a 30-minute conversation that I promise you, he don't want it out there. He don't want it told. Well, like I said, it would just confirm what you basically already know of, and it's, I'm not really one of them type people, but, I do stand for the truth, and he did say it. I didn't say it. He did. I just ask questions. No, I don't believe so either. I don't. If she'd have just wandered off and, maybe coyotes or bear or something, they'd have been traces of that, right? Somewhere. And look, I know I've dealt with a lot of missing people cases. I've never seen I know that one night there's like 4 planes flying over. They had the LiDAR. That's you very rarely see it, because first of all, it's very expensive, from my understanding, for that plane to even get off the ground. It's very expensive. But they've done a lot of extensive stuff down there for this little girl, and that's what I'm saying. I think I don't know how. I don't know how, but I think that they know more. They know more than what they're saying. They've not told everything they know, and then they got wrapped up in this YouTube drama. I mean, for God's sake, they went on Dr. Phil. What's that? I don't know. That didn't do nothing, make them look worse, and then take the whole story and push it down a road that Hollywood wanted it to be. And I mean, you know how many people ask me what Cornbread Mafia was? Like that's something Hollywood had people believing it. I'm just gonna say that. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I know there's a lot of evil wrapped up in that. Yeah, there's a lot of evil. Wherever that little girl's at. I mean, I hate to say it, she's probably better off. Yeah, and y'all need to take in mind too. I don't know. There's some of you in here I know probably know more than I do, to be honest with you. But I know quite a bit of some stuff it's just disgusting. It's disgusting. And that's normal, supposedly. That's normal to these people. But hearing it told to me wasn't normal to me at all. Because it's just... Normal parents don't do that. Sorry. You're not supposed to. Oh, wait a minute. Biden did. That's right. He did the same thing. Golly, you put yourself in the same and I didn't. Just the circumstances puts him in the same category as Biden. Whew. See how disgusting. And the only reason we know about the Biden thing is his daughter wrote it in her diary about what happened. Wow. And that's all I'm saying. But, like I said, you pray for them little boys too, because, they think a lot of stuff it's not, they're probably going to end up in jail, prison, because they think they're supposed to treat people like this, and you don't, man. You don't. You ain't supposed to do stuff like that. Anybody got any prayer requests? Anybody got any? Because we're going to have a word of prayer here before I go. And, I know somebody brought that up. So, yeah, that's kind of... We definitely need to pray for that case. Oh, you're exactly right. Yeah, I agree 100% I think a lot of people have failed that little girl, and I don't know who dropped the ball or where it happened. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was. Even the federal level is involved in this. From local, state, all the way up to federal level is involved in this. I don't know who dropped the ball, but the smart thing I think would be to do is find where it happened and pick up right there and fix that and move forward. But for some reason, they can't, man. I don't know. Is it because there's been so many lies and so many, golly, channels? Man, I know people that made a lifestyle, changed their lifestyle, all because this little girl went missing. I watched it happen. It's crazy. It's just crazy to me. But wherever they dropped the ball, I think there's some fault somewhere because she's not been found. We have no answers. Nothing. I mean, when has anything new come out other than maybe where somebody got a job, or where they seen them driving down the interstate, or they were shopping at Walmart? I mean, something that would matter. Where's that at? Because all that stuff that I mentioned right there, I could care less. I don't care what they do. I think that's some of the people's problem, is that they've got so wrapped up. I don't know if maybe it's the hillbilly lifestyle they're not used to see. I don't know what it is, but something has grabbed so many people's attention, and it's yanked them down the wrong road. And you've been going down the road and you're following all these lies. And it's fine. I mean, a lot of these people tell on themselves and they laugh. And when you think it's serious, you can hear them laughing in the background, and you're just too dang stupid to figure it out. I don't know. I pray for all of you, the ones that's doing that, man, because, you're part of the problem as well, because you're wasting some of the time, There's a few people that that have really tried. Now, I'll say that Trevor guy, Trevor Lee, he's done a real good job I know he's done a lot of extensive things, and he's put a lot of pressure. You know, he's done some good stuff. I know there's been a lot of people do, or, you know, especially locally, doing a lot of good, all they can, right? Whether it be going to get flyers, passing them, whatever it was. I know I've seen a lot of people do that, man. This little girl has a lot of support in this part of the mountains here. She does. So for all these daggone lies that people just get sucked into, and it don't have nothing to do with that little girl whatsoever. Why even talk about it? Why bring it up? If your channel's about finding this little girl, it shouldn't be about where the mom got a new job. Who cares? I mean, did she get a job to pay some people to help find her girl? That's what I would hope. I mean, that'd be about the only thing I'd say about it. But no, I've seen people go on rants about, evidently they don't want this woman to work for some reason. Look, I ain't got nothing against that. I think, you know, don't be interfere with these people's lives. I don't care how, whatever they've done. You know, I think they're liable. She was lashed in their care, one or the other. It don't make a difference which way or she was in their care. And then all of a sudden she's gone. Somebody's liable, you know. Yeah, Lisa, we're going to try to find that dog. Well, guys, I will post a picture right here on my YouTube channel and my Facebook. We're going to try to find her dog there, especially y'all local people over in Irwin. Keep a lookout. If you see that dog, you can reach out. You can comment here. You can email me, whatever you want to do. Jackhammer4979@gmail.com is my email. You can email me, and I'll check out at least every day. So if you see that dog, when I get a picture of it, if you see it, let me know. I can't believe somebody steals somebody. I do too. Stuff that's going on. What's that? Want to give any updates or something in someone's phone? Here's cameras. Oh, I agree. I agree 100%. They got to be more than, I mean, and you know, I kind of see a little side of it, but why? But man, if they look at the lies and stuff that was out there, and they seen, you know, it was taking basically the whole course of even trying to find this little girl down the wrong road. If I was them, I would let some of that out to try to keep people focused and not worry about the bunch of junk and trash that a lot of these trashy people are out here putting out, you know. Pray for the leaders, absolutely. When the righteous are in authority, people rejoice. But when the wicked bears rule, the people mourn. Well, we're mourning. We're definitely mourning because the wicked people are in control right now. Well, they won't let them. Man, you see that AquaSearch or whatever, that's a big outfit, man. Like them people, usually I think you have to pay big time money to get in there. They're trying to volunteer to come here and do that, and they won't let them. I mean, why? Are they afraid they're going to find something else? Could that be what it is? I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. Why would you not want them here? Because they're too good at finding stuff? I mean, the guys are really good. I would want them here. I want them here again, yes. I'd love that. Well, I don't know, man. I just think, you know, I guess with these people that's, you know, done a lot of lying, you know, I would say, man, why do y'all participate in that? But I get a lot of people say, oh, we're just trying to find this little girl. That ain't got nothing to do with her. So you're wasting your time. Hawkins County said no. Well, we know what? I mean, what I would say to that is I would probably reach out to the constituents that voted the sheriff in office and ask him how they felt about it. And because, I mean, that's who he's got to deal with. He's got to deal with his voters. And if they want it, then he's supposed to do it. That's why he's the sheriff. You know, it's the same way, whether it's from president all the way down to whatever. If you get voted in, you know, for the people, by the people, whatever, vice versa, then that's how that's supposed to work. You know, you don't get up there and do what you want to do. So if all of them people in the whole county of Hawkins County said, no, we don't want AquaSearch here, then I guess they probably have that prerogative because they're the voters. But I don't think that's the case at all myself. I bet you they do want them there. So my thing is Mr. Lawson, Sheriff Lawson there, might want to think about that again before he's going to come up running re-election again. Because the same people that voted him in could very easily vote him out. Put somebody else in there that maybe knows what they're doing. That's all I'm saying. What'd that say? People steal dogs for rewards. Oh, they gonna steal a dog and think you gonna put a reward out and get the reward money? Well, see, that wouldn't do them no good for me because I got cameras everywhere. But I do it, I promise you. But they wouldn't be getting no reward money. They're probably getting a video of the camera and a busted mouth. But okay, got you on film. Bow. Now think about this. You gonna go to jail too? I mean, that's just the hillbilly way of doing it. That's how we work around here. But oh yeah, I know, Andy. I know, man. I seen that. That's, you know, and that's pretty common, to be honest with you. Luckily, I'm pretty sure where I live, I'm pretty sure I got one of the best sheriffs in the whole state of Tennessee. I'm about to say that. I'd about to say he's the president of the Tennessee Association, whatever. My sheriff's the president of that, so he's got to be pretty good. But I'd say he's one of the best. Because there was a little girl that went missing here, that little Evan Boswell girl, and it wasn't long when they found her pretty quick, you know, relatively quick. Lobson could probably call my sheriff, and at least I got that photo. I seen it just pop up there. Yeah, Lobson could probably call my sheriff and get a few pointers or something. Maybe, I don't know. That is crazy. I had no idea people would stick. Man, like I said, I hope they got medical insurance if they steal mine. Because I am going to bust her mouth. They have to get stitches in her lip right there. They're wanting to search a different area close to home, but Lawson said no. Well, I mean, honestly, there's several areas that I would have in question close to that home. I really would. I mean, I'm not sure what day that was. Well, it was sometime after, but I went down there because I was going to check out a cemetery that was relatively close to their house. And man, when I got there was a lot of people at that cemetery. There's a backhoe. There's all kinds of stuff going on there. I got behind a little side by side and a backhoe when I turned around, and I don't know what was going on, but I didn't get to really go in there and look at what I wanted to because it's full of people, and there wasn't no funeral going on. I don't know what that means. How you doing, environmental guy? What's up? How you doing? Throw a hand back at you. I don't know what that says. This message is held for review. View message. Why would I have to view message right here? What's that? Are you good? Yeah, I'm real good. Yeah. Well, I'm a redhead, so I mean, I guess that's along with it. I'm good though. Really? Why? It's called a redhead. Oh, and it might be these lights too. I've got really, really bright lights shining in my eyes. You can't see it, but that might be what it is. But I appreciate that. Thank you. I love when the excerpts come back. Good old boys in Hawkins County. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. That's it. The good old boy system, they're set up everywhere. Trust me. See, how's that happen? How's that happen? I know people that done way less, and they spent years in prison. And you can hear Rambo out there, can't you? What do you mean? What does it mean to be redhead? I don't understand. You don't know what red hair is? I'm confused, man. Come on. What does it mean? It ain't no fun, man, to be honest with you. Like, the sun hates me. Like, when I go to the beach, I have to sit in a tent and wear 10,000 proof sunscreen because, well, if I just go out in the sun like you might be able to, I don't know, I get blistered. So that's one of the gripes I got, I guess. Let's see, when they want votes, they pretend to listen and make fake promises. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. It's exactly right. I bet you when he was running for sheriff that he said, hey, look, if anybody goes missing, I promise you I'll do whatever it takes to find them. Bet you that's what he said. Full of fire and spirit. Well, there's a lot of that too. Passion. I got a lot of passion too, especially if I believe in something, I got a lot of passion into it. Oh my goodness, here we go again. I respect everybody. You show me respect, I'll show you the same amount back. I don't care what you are. You know, I would encourage you to be yourself. I would. I would encourage you to be yourself because I think you're going. You're going to be at your best when you're the way God made you. But I respect you. You show me respect, I'll show you. I'll show you right back. What did I say? How? Well, you know, probably the same way Biden got in. Oh, thank you, Secret. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. I'm trying to read. Oh, that's horrible there. No, nobody runs against him. Well, man, hey guys, some of the trolls, some trolls are good, man. Like I said, if they show me respect, anybody shows me respect, I show it right back. But that only goes. Don't take my kindness for weakness now, because there's already moderators in here, as you can see. I don't even have a touch screen. How you doing? How you doing? What's up? How you doing, buddy? So, yeah. Anybody else got anything to say about the little Summer Wells? I hope they find out what happened to her, and I wish they'd find her somewhere. I mean, I'm still not saying that she could very well easily in my mind be alive somewhere. You know, you realize how big these mountains are? They split me and Daniel. We've lived here our whole lives, 44 years now, and there's places we still don't know about. There's places we still ain't never been. So yeah, there's a lot of places here in these mountains. So I'm always gonna hold out hope until the hope's gone, right? Until there's evidence that there is no hope, I'm gonna hold out hope. Hey, I'm doing good. I can't complain. The good Lord's blessed me more than I deserve. I say that. Nobody runs against Lawson. Well, maybe somebody needs to. Where am I from? I'm in northeast Tennessee, right here in these Appalachian Mountains. Hillbilly. I'm a hillbilly. Proud. I'm proud. I'm a proud hillbilly. I didn't realize. I guess we're kind of becoming like a, what is it called? Maybe like antiques. Something's rare that's, hardly, we're almost antiques. It's almost, I don't know. I bet, but let's see here. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Oh, goodness gracious. I've drove a big truck. I've been, goodness gracious. God bless your heart. That's all I can say. I don't know how you do it. Because I couldn't. I got up there in New York City one time. Me and a buddy of mine was pulling a 40-foot trailer, enclosed trailer. Actually, it was like a Model T car in it. We got up there, and there's certain roads up there in New York that you can't even go down with a trailer. We was lost for like 8 hours. So I went through the Bronx, Brooklyn. I went through everywhere in New York City, all around. Like 8 hours. We finally got out there. It was horrible. I don't know. Yep. I don't know why. Why did it ask to hide that? Bonnie, I had to approve that. I don't understand that. Or somebody did. How you doing, Susie? How you doing? It's too crowded. Buddy, you're telling me. I ain't never in my life seen so many people at one place in one time. And you go to some of them corners and I'm like, where do you live? Where do all these people live? Where do they go? Must be in them buildings. What's that say right there? Oh, you're exactly right. Our borders is being wide open. Y'all don't think they ain't people already here that's not necessarily got your best interest at heart? If you don't think that, you really need to open your eyes. And I say don't watch the media because all they do is lie to us. But you can go and watch the videos of that, and man alive, this so-called leadership, it ain't. There's no leadership there. But whatever you want to call it, they welded the doors open, literally welded them open. So, Fair Garden, how you doing? Let's see. I'm trying to read a few of these comments there. Yeah, guys. Oh, yeah, oh, yep. I know exactly where you're talking about. Yeah, me and Daniel's been all over. Sam's Gap's closer to where we're from anyway, really. It's in basically the same county we're from. But guys, if you don't think they ain't already picked, I mean, here's my question. Here's my gripe, right? If they really want people to move here, why is it all men? Why ain't they bringing no women here? Why ain't there no children coming with them? When men leave their countries, or if there's war in the countries that the men are leaving, they're going to bring their wife and kids with them. But if they're leaving that country to go fight, they're going to keep their wife and kids there. And that's just hillbilly 101. I know that's a fact. I can go back and look at how all these others played out, and that's how it works. They send the men from the countries. They're not going to let their wives and kids be in the middle of danger. That's why they're not here. You notice what I just said? That's why they're not here. Here, where we are, guys. Buddy from New York there. All of us. Arkansas, North Carolina. Some of y'all right here where I'm at. Right here in the same place I'm at. They're close. I'm just saying. They're close. So, yeah, I'd advise everybody keep their head on a swivel. Everybody be looking around, watching, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know. The main thing you better do, you better know Jesus as your personal Lord and Savior, because if you don't, you're doomed. You might as well just give up now if you don't know him, because your life, it's going to be over. And if you do know him, you can keep it's going to be over as far as the good part. You're still going to go on. And see, man, that's the biggest thing I think nobody understands. Is that regardless, right now, I don't care how old you are, you might think, oh, I'm 95 years old now. I ain't got much time left. Your soul is still going to go on. It's going to go up there, and it's going to have a bunch of gold and silver, and you'll be showing all your family and friends your mansion, or you're going to be screaming in the flames of hell. That's it. So I'd recommend just take me up there and show me how much gold you got. Show me how much silver you earned while you were here. You can see that's our real job. That's what we're supposed to be doing, right? That's what we're supposed to be doing. I'm guilty of not doing it myself, but I'm trying my best to keep that fresh on my mind, But that right there would be the main thing. And I didn't realize this video was going to even be this long. But y'all know when I get on here and get to talking, it just goes on and on and on. And I'm trying to read a few of these comments here. I know a few of y'all are talking to yourself. Hey, Prayer Garden, I can't complain. The Lord's been good to me. More than I deserve. I can't complain at all. Well, Andy, I think the reason they're here is to fight. We are the ones that are going to be fighting, is what I think. Here's something, and y'all can throw your prayer request up there too, because we'll have a word of prayer after I say this, as long as I don't get sidetracked and start on another topic. Y'all look at it like this. If you yourself, just put yourself in this situation. If you had been committing all these crimes and all this stuff, was if the other person or the other side was going to come in, all the truth would come out, and there's probably a good chance that you might even have to pay for it with your life. What would you do to stay in? Anything? Because, in here in America, that's exactly what we're looking at. Because once they indicted Trump, and they've done it multiple times now. We the people should never allowed that, but we sit back and let it happen. But once they done that, now that opened the door for now when our side gets in, it's free game. Same thing's going to happen. And they know that. They know that this time. I think that's why, we were all hoping that, we know Hillary Clinton is one of the dirtiest people that's breathing the same air we are. We always wonder how she got by. Well, I guess they were afraid to do the big top elites, right? But now that they got Trump, the gloves are off. And they know that. That's why I'm saying this, is they know that. That's kind of the heads up or the aha moment I'm trying to give you right here, okay? They know that. If you got a redneck hillbilly right here in the Appalachian Mountains that knows it, I promise you they do. So what are they going to do to keep what they got? Whether that be their houses, their their freedom, their life. And not only that, this ain't just one person, it's his whole family involved. One of the little small crime families, not the other. So you see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm getting at? If you was a grandpa and you had your wife and grandkids and this and this and this, and you was in power, you'd do whatever it took so nobody to keep. I mean, there's a reason he's got by with it for 40-some years is all I'm saying. Right? I know he's a bumbling idiot or whatever, but he's doing something right because he's been there. He's been at the top up there for 40-some daggum years. That shows how stupid we are. Really does. That shows how dumb we are. But what I just said. I'm going to try to go back and read a few of these comments here. Let's see. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I'm having me what'd that say? I'm going to have me a cabin in the sky. Hey, as long as you got something, up there. But that's something a lot of people I don't think understand, or at least I didn't for a long time, is there's different tiers in heaven. Like, there's going to be some people that's going to have a bigger mansion than you, unless you're one of them that's got one of the big ones, right? I want to be one of them. I mean, everybody's working their butt off down here to try to live in, trust me, I know some people that live in some amazing, amazing homes. But here's the kicker. It ain't even really theirs. It's God's. All this, everything around me. Somebody said a few minutes ago, I like that. That's God's. It ain't even mine. I'm just borrowing it. He's letting me borrow it. Right? It's all his. It ain't mine anyway. Mine, my treasures, and my mansion is in heaven waiting on me. That's honestly, I think, the first time you're ever going to have anything. If you think about it, because everything around you right now belongs to God. It ain't yours anyway. I know a lot of people hoard it up like it's all theirs and they think they're going to take it with them. But you know what? When that last breath of air comes out of you, all your stuff's going to sit right there and it goes right back to God. You didn't get it. I know some people try to take it with them and bury them, but you didn't get it. When you open your eyes up on the other side, before you're getting ready to be judged, your stuff's not there with you. I don't care how much money you paid to try to get it there. It ain't going to be there with you. And then you're going to be looking at, the poor people like me that was down here, and you'll be looking at my big mansion up there then. It matters where you do your work, guys. I guess that to sum it up. It matters where you do your work. A lot of people are doing their work down here on earth, and not for God. They're doing it for themselves. And that's the wrong thing. And I'm trying to read through these comments here. I ain't got to the bottom of it yet. Let's see. Oh, you're exactly right. Now, Americans' rights they're slowly getting cut every single day. Oh, I think Jessica's asking for prayers for her job. Hey, if it's the Lord's will, I pray you get that job, Jessica. I really do. But you know what? God knows. God knows. So if you don't get it, don't get discouraged. He's got something better planned for you. All right? Trust me, I used to get so mad, stuff like that, and all it was really God looking out for me, right? And I was, in them days, I don't deserve it now, but I really I didn't deserve it then either. Yeah, Lazarus and the rich man, yeah. Let's see here. That's exactly right. We're just passing through. None of this stuff is ours. It all belongs to God. Our treasures are in heaven. I think it's going to be the most amazing thing you're ever going to be able to feast your eyes on. And the sad part is, I believe some people, like maybe when you're going to be judged, you're going to be able to look over and see what it's like. But when you get up there, and if he looks at you and he says, "Depart from me, I never knew you," I'm going to be honest with you. There's people out there that you probably know. You probably got family. I got family. I mean, I do. That I feel like in a way that I'm trying my best to somehow or another not push them too far away. But I feel like if they were in front of me and I heard the Lord tell them that would kind of be on my shoulders a little bit, right? Because I had so much interaction with them on this life down here, right? Well, I've been trying to do that more. But, guys, when the devil, like I said earlier in this video, he knows he don't have much time left. And he's absolutely, son, he's gripping down so tight right now. He's hanging on with dear life to everybody he's got. So we definitely need to say a big prayer for these people that's outliving for him. And Jesus can break that. He can break them through that. He's the only one that can. I can't do it. You can't do it. But Jesus can. Lay your treasures up in heaven where neither rust nor moth can destroy it. That's exactly right. Yeah, because one day it's silver and all this stuff down here will be destroyed. The stuff up there will never be destroyed. It's going to be lasted forever. And y'all realize how long eternity forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever is? If you do, if you think you know how long eternity is, you see this? See this torch? If I can get it to light. There's a torch right there. You see that? Think you can stick your finger in that? Your finger. You think you can stick your finger to the tip of that torch and hold it there for 30 seconds? Oh, wait a minute. I mean, forever. All over your whole body. Just set your whole body forever. That's what that's going to be like. People don't realize that, man. So look, they ain't nothing. They ain't no worldly pleasure. I don't care what it is. And the reason I say it is, if there's a worldly pleasure out there, I probably indulged in it. And back in my day, I promise you I did. There's none of them going to be worth missing that. None of them going to be worth missing it. So if you got some kind of little desire and the devil puts all these bad thoughts in your head, just push them out. You'll be able to have all that good time in heaven. Anybody else got any prayer requests before I finish it? I'm going to finish before 2 hours. I dang sure don't want to make it longer than that. I apologize. I didn't know it was going to be this long. I've done let the fire go out. I was coming home for... I told Sister Hilda Goodman and her family, I know they've been having some issues, but I'd said in the comment that I was going to try to come back live for the weekend there, and today's the first time I got to it. But guys, if there's somebody in here that don't know the Lord, and you don't have to do it right now. I would encourage you to, but if you just say, I don't, just let me know so I can pray for you. Just say, I don't. And nobody's going to pick on you. Nobody's going to do nothing like that. I just want to pray for you because, look, that's probably the most important thing. You know, if you're thinking right now, what if that eastern sky was to bust open right now? Before I even finish this video, what if it busted open right now? Would you be ready? Would you be ready? And that's something to think about. You might be laying in your bed right now watching me, or you might be at work. You might be sitting on your couch. I don't know. But just think that next time you get in your vehicle, there could be somebody come over at the double yellow line and hit you head on. It could be your last. So that's why I think it's very important. You know, honestly, the ceiling could fall on your head right now too. Just like this ceiling above me could fall on my head, right? These big center block wall behind me could fall and crush me plumb to the ground. Just like that. It could. I'm ready to meet the Lord though. And I've got a lot more work to do down here, so I don't know. That's why he ain't going to follow me, I don't think. He knows I've got a big task ahead of me. I'm trying to read this again. That's exactly right. I feel, and that's the thing, guys. Have you ever been somewhere and you feel like you maybe need to mention the Lord to somebody, and then the devil will come and he'll throw every excuse in the world why you shouldn't? When that happens, just do it. Bite your tongue and just do it. I know the devil's crafty and he thinks he knows you better, and he does know you pretty good. He does. He knows all of us. He knows all of our weaknesses better than we do. But with the Lord's help, he's not that strong. Lord can just put his hand down and stop him if he wants to. But you got to you got to have that faith. Pray for your sister. Absolutely, I'll say pray for your sister. I pray for your family. You can pray for my family. I've got family members that, man, I know right now, if the good Lord was to come back right now, they wouldn't be in heaven with me. And man, it really breaks my heart to know that, because you know why? They know better. They know better. And it's sad. Like, I'm going to have to go talk to a few of them more, but it's sad I shouldn't have to. But the devil's strong, man. You'll have somebody you're closest to. You could be closest to in the world, but if you let the devil get mixed up with them, and I'm going to say this and then we'll have a word of prayer. I used to be real big, like you can ask Daniel, you could ask a lot of people, like my favorite holiday was Halloween. Like, I don't know why. When I was a kid and stuff, man, we used to go egging. We'd cut trees down. We'd throw toilet paper. We were mean, but, it was just, I guess, kid thing, Halloween. I remember one year, the daggone fire department had to come and hose us down with hoses to get us to stop. Boy, that was fun. But anyway, what I'm getting at is Halloween used to be my most favorite Dad Jim holiday, man. It really did. Until I realized, until I really gave my life to the Lord, I really realized that right there was a magnificent way for the devil to get all his demons surrounding me. Because the devil knowed I loved all that daggone Halloween stuff. I loved everything about it. I loved it. But something I didn't realize is how easy them demons could be brought in. In my mind, there ain't nothing wrong with that. You don't realize how sly the devil is. The devil is the one that made you think there ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay? So what I'm getting at is, man, this is really, honestly, probably the first year. You can probably go back a few years on my Facebook and see that, I carved pumpkins. And the only way I'd carve a pumpkin now, I'm going to maybe carve a cross in it or something, because, guys, the devil uses stuff like that, I think. His time's getting short. He knows he don't have much time left. I think he's going to use anything he can to get your attention away from God. I don't care what it is. He's going to use it, especially if it's your weakness. And I mean, I tell you, I didn't realize it. I used to love Halloween. I loved it. I mean, to me, it was just giving a little, candy, going trick-or-treating, and getting into some meanness, some mischievous. Nothing, you wouldn't hurt nobody or nothing, I mean, yeah, some egg take paint off a house or off a car. Trust me, later on in life, I paid for that. I remember I was coming back from Tweetsie Railroad. They had, well, like I said, I used to love the Halloween. They had the Tweetsie Railroad has something to do with Halloween, some kind of, I don't know what it is. It was really fun during that time. I had like haunted houses and all that. Anyway, I was coming back from that, and I come through Roan Mountain, and there's some boys sitting up on the bank up there in the edge of them woods, and I bet you 20 daggum eggs hit my car. I had a brand spanking new little car, man. I loved it. And all of a sudden, I mean, and it was like 28 degrees, 26 degrees, where the egg freezes, freezes solid. Oh, and listen, there ain't no car washes within probably 10, 12 miles of car wash. So I had to drive 10, 12 miles. And that time I got there, when I went to spray the egg off, the paint come with it. So I learned my lesson. I got paid back. If light or darkness, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. If it ain't of God and his kingdom, it's of the devil, because everything down here is his. You realize this world, Satan is the ruler of this world. I don't know why this is not going to be ruled by our Lord and Savior until he comes and defeats him, throws him in the bottomless pit, hell, right? That's when it's going to be the new, heaven and all that. Right now, the devil runs it, and he's got full control and power. That's the thing. Like, the devil's going to tell you, don't listen to that. I ain't got no power. This guy's an idiot. Don't listen to what he's saying. He don't know what he's talking about. Look at him. He's a liar. I bet he just told some of you that, didn't he? Yeah. See, the Lord told me that. So, that ain't me. That's what the Lord told me he was going to tell you. See here, my brother going to Heart Doctor Thursday. Absolutely pray for your brother. Lord, have his will in his life there. Choose life, not death. That's exactly right, Andy. Man, you wouldn't believe. I loved, scary movies, Halloween movies, this and that. But if you look at a lot of them, I'd say just all of them, the devil's right there in them. And when you know, right? Now, trust me, a lot of you will probably be somewhat flipping channels, AMC, 30 days of Halloween, whatever's going to come on. And look, to each your own, whatever. But I'm going to agree with Andy right there, man. By me not watching that stuff no more and kind of staying away from the worldly things and trying to get more into the godly things, it's helping. It works. So I'd recommend it, guys. I would. Give it a try. What's it going to hurt? I promise your life will turn around and it'll get better. Anybody else got any prayer requests? We're going to have a word of prayer here. I need to move this dadgum face this cardboard box there because I get tangled up here. Yeah, let's have a word of prayer here, guys. You want to? Oh. All right.
Heavenly Father God, Lord, as we bow in your holy presence, Lord, thank you, God, for another day of life, Lord. Thank you, God, Lord, for the fellowship, Lord, just for each and every one, God, that's been in this video, Lord, if they commented or if they just come in, Lord, I pray, God, Lord, you know each and every one of them's hearts, God. Lord, you know each and every one of them's life. Lord, I pray, God, Lord, whatever be going on in their life, Lord, whether all the prayer requests, God, that had been mentioned, God, Lord, I pray, Lord, that you reach down, God, and answer each one of them, God, Lord, according to your will. Lord, I pray, God, Lord, there be somebody that watch this video, Lord, that they don't know you, Lord. I pray that maybe something I've said or somebody typed in the comments, Lord, to pull on the old heartstrings, God, to get them to bring back to you, Lord. I know, Lord, we don't have much time left down here, Lord. I pray you give us the strength, the guidance, and the wisdom, God, to know when Satan is standing in front of us, Lord, and only your power can defeat him, God. Lord, I pray, God, all the sick people, Lord, I know people's family members, our Bonnie's brother, they're going to the doctor, Lord. I pray, Lord, that you be with them, God, whatever your will be, God, in his life, Lord, I pray it be done. Lord, I got family members that's lost, all these lost in these other families, Lord. I pray, God, there be something said or done, Lord, before it's everlasting too late. Lord God, I pray for Israel, Lord. Lord, we know that country is going to be protected forever by your grace, God. Lord, I pray, God, all the people there, Lord, even on the Gaza side, Lord, I pray, God, Lord, just somehow or another, Lord, you could intervene in that, God, if it be your will. Lord, I pray, God, for this country, Lord. We know there's a lot of evil running this place, God. Lord, we know, Lord, that this country has turned our back on you, God. I apologize for that, Lord. I'm sorry for that, God. I pray, Lord, that you just continue to be with each and every one of us, God, that are left down here, God, that are still with you, Lord, that are still on your side, God. And I pray, God, you just help us, Lord. Strengthen us, watch us, and guide us, Lord, in all that we do. In Jesus' name I do humbly pray. Amen. Guys, I appreciate y'all lasting daggum 2 dadgum hours. Wow. I had no idea. My face was really red. Now, where's that guy that said my face and eyes was red? Now look. Now it's super red. Guys, I appreciate y'all, man. I really do. I'm glad y'all tuned in. And I still ain't seen Sister Hilda yet, so good possibility I'm going to try to do this maybe again tomorrow there to see if I can catch her again. Because I know they've been having some rough times there. So I just, like I said, I just had a little free time. Didn't really have 2 hours, but hey, I guess that's what the Lord wanted because that's how long it lasted. But I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate you real ones. Hey, keep me in your prayers. Say a prayer for Daniel. You know, guys, I'm going to say this. There's a select few, I know 5 or 6 other guys besides myself that God is doing something. God is working something. Now, we don't know exactly, I don't know. We don't know exactly where he wants us or what he wants us to do yet, but if you wouldn't mind, just say a prayer for, me and there's actually 5 or 6 other people that I know that the Lord is working and dealing with, and he's got a plan, and we're just kind of trying to figure out what that is, you know. Appreciate you, Andy. Appreciate you, buddy. Hey, the good Lord knows what we all need, you know. I don't ever know really when I hit this button here what's going to come out of my mouth. Like I don't. If I'm talking about, you know, like if I was talking about that little girl who gone missing or whatever, and I got facts, you know, I will write stuff down. But this was just kind of one of the free, just let it whatever, kind of go with the comments and this and that. But I appreciate y'all, man. I hope y'all have a good rest of the night. And like I said, I'll try to jump back on here tomorrow evening. And I'll try not to make it as dadgum long this time either. But y'all say a prayer for his country, say a prayer for Israel, say a prayer for one another, say a prayer for our veterans that's on the streets right now. All our veterans that they kicked out of motels and put illegals in. Say a prayer for our veterans, man. That's so sad. Why we allow this stuff to go on is beyond me. Say a prayer for that so-called bag of oatmeal up there that they call the president. I don't call him that, but that's what some people do. Say a prayer for that thing, whatever it is, because God knows it ain't right, whatever it is. And say a prayer for one another. Hey, God bless y'all. I appreciate y'all. And like I said, good Lord's got wind in my breath there and air in my lungs. I'll try to be back tomorrow evening sometime. Hey, y'all have a good night. God bless.